Hey Nick,
Yo,
let's do a video.
wanna do a video?
Yeah, let's do a video.
Alright, man. How you guys doing? My name's Nick with Elevated Comfort Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Today we're going to talk about doing a water heater flush. Anode rod check, just a safety inspection, should be done yearly. Once a year, every year. This is a 40-gallon American Standard. First things first, I want to figure out how old this system is. Usually you can tell by the model serial. Any technician should be giving you that information. First things first, we'll shut the water down to the water heater. This is our domestic cold water inlet. From there, what we do is shut that guy down. We're going to hook up standard garden hose to this drain bib down here. It's going to run out, allow us to descale this tank itself. So getting the most minimal amount of, calcium, sand, and debris, stuff like that comes in with old pipes or, hard water, whatever it may be. Get that out of the tank. It's something that you want to do from the first year it's installed. If you wait 10 years and you try to do it, it's not really gonna do anything for your system. Once that's all descaled, we come over to here. This system particularly is a hex head style anode rod inside the unit. An anode rod is magnesium with city and there's zinc with well water. Otherwise you start getting that rotten egg smell. So for this system in particular, city water application is a magnesium rod. Now there's two places these can be. On this system is a hex style. On Reams, Bradford Whites, some of the older systems you'll find that it's nipple style. It might even be a hex. They might have capped it, put it in a nipple, whatever. Your plumber will be able to determine where that anode rod is located in the tank. So in this case, it's right here. We're going to go ahead and pull that real quick. You're going to need something like this, big impact wrench with a socket, 27 millimeter. Your rod should just unthread out of there. Something like this. In this case, this is kind of our dummy unit. So this one is missing for some reason. It's got half the rod gone, but it should be about the length of the tank, going all the way down to right above the burner. What this does is it attracts calcium and sediment, minerals and debris, things like that, hard water, anything, and it actually is meant to be swapped out every 2 to 4 years. Without doing that, this will be no good. If you wait 10 years, 5 years, 6 years, these things will actually start to deteriorate inside of your water heater, causing these systems to overheat. So if you are that household that's constantly turning up your temperature on your water heaters, every year, every 6 months, it's probably because you haven't had these looked at in a while. So very important. Your plumber and you together will make the best judgment on whether one of these needs to be replaced, or if the tank's long gone and needs to be replaced, the whole thing. Or you can put a new anode rod in, or if your anode rod looks good, it just needs to be wiped clean, has maybe another year or two in it, then you throw it back in and cinch everything down. After that process, I'm sure there'll be questions involved, but your plumber's gonna get rid of the hose, close up that bib, and slowly fill this guy back up, releasing air either out of the TMP valve if it's new enough, or through a inside fixture like a bathtub or something like that. So once that's all done, your system's good. You kick it back to 120 degrees. You give it 30 to 45 minutes. That is your water heater flush. The reason why we want to start at a bathtub, I say bathtub or fixture to depressurize the air out of the home, is because if there is any calcium or sediment, minerals inside of this, or debris inside of the tank, we don't want to stir that stuff up and suck it through a kitchen faucet. We always want to go to a bathtub or something with a big amount of water that comes out. That is your water heater flush. Hopefully this is helpful. Like I said, with a system like this, or a process of how to maintain these, it's like a car, right? You got to change the oil, you got to rotate the tires, you got to do all that, clean the air filters. Same thing. We ask so much of these things every day to give us hot showers after a long day, to be sanitary when we're washing our hands, do dishes, things like that, brush our teeth. We ask so much of these, we got to take care of them. So you know, it is the difference between 6 or 13 to 15 years. If you just let this thing sit, some guy, Joe Schmo, comes in, puts it in, 6 years, 7 years, maybe, at max. You don't do anything with it. I can pretty much say 13 to 15 years is what you can get out of number one, a good manufacturer and a homeowner that knows how to take care of their equipment. Very important. We have a monthly plan. It's $19 a month. It's something that we come out and do for you, which is really cool. Yeah, hopefully that's helpful, you guys. Thanks for listening to me, and have a good day. See ya.